Right, I'm slightly outraged. No, I'm really outraged. You must have heard what happened earlier today in the mainstream media. They all reported it. Minister of Defense did an accidental data leak which contained more than 250 Afghan interpreters' contact details in an email. So the bureaucrats, the civil servants, the people that we pay for their salaries, the same people who are so arrogant, walk around saying that, well, we are the ones who run the country, yet we are the humble servants of the country at the same time, they made another human error. Let's just say it's a human error. Let's just say that we don't really know exactly what happened and why it happened. But if it wasn't a human error, accidentally adding more than 250 Afghan interpreters, these are the people who worked for the British forces in Afghanistan before the takeover that just happened a month ago. These are the people that put their faith and trust in us. We let them alone. We left them there. We also left a lot of other people there that they were linked to us. They were working with us. They were part of our essentially state. We left them there. No support. I'm not saying that every single person should come to this country, but at least try to evacuate. Try to help them to get out. And we've also already discussed that, of course, Joe Biden betrayed his NATO allies anyway. We didn't know exactly who to trust. But since then, we've had a lot of chances to do something about this. Now they've come out and said that this data breach is now putting hundreds of Afghan interpreters at risk. Well, of course it's going to do that. What do you expect? This is the issue that we've had for some time now. We've been warned about things like this for weeks. I said this on this channel that after the idiots come and take over Afghanistan, of course there will be other issues too, especially when it comes to people that we told them. We recruited them. We said, well, we are making your country great again. Trust us. We are here to liberate you, and we're going to give you a job, and you're going to help us, and if something happens, we'll help you. Not only that, the bureaucrats in Whitehall, the civil servants who did all these things, they've come out then. They tried to redeem themselves. Do you know what they did? Half an hour later, the MOD sent another email with the title Urgent Arab. This is the project that they have to evacuate the interpreters, a case contact, asking the recipients to delete their previous email and warning them that your email address may have been compromised. Oh, may have been compromised. Really? You're kidding me with that? So they had the full names of them. A lot of them had their profile pictures. These people are already in hiding. They are one of us. A lot of them, of course, we know some of them have been already vetted anyway, but they are the people who, if they get captured by the idiots, then they will be killed. Simple as that. The Taliban don't joke around. So if you want to be the police of the world, if you believe in intervention, humanitarian intervention, then these are the moments that you have to look yourself in a mirror, people in charge, in Whitehall, the Ministry of Defense, the Foreign Office, all these guys, and actually say, do we have the right people in charge? Have we recruited the right people to be in civil service in Whitehall? Or are we just recruiting the same people over and over again? And they're all exactly the same. They all have the same education background, academic background, Oxford, Cambridge, all the middle classes, all the Remainers, all the leftists. They don't really understand the real world. That's the situation you created. Now, a lot of people's lives are at risk. It's not just them. They're going to use them to get info and intel on us. Then they're going to use it against us. Then don't be surprised if we're going to have some issues on a global scale with China, CCP taking over Afghanistan, with Iran taking over Afghanistan, and Russia playing games there, and the Taliban, of course, harboring the idiots again. They will come for you. So make sure you sort out your situation, because this is really getting completely angry. I usually don't get angry with these sort of things, but this is about humans' lives. And yes, you might say it was an error. You made a mistake. Who's going to get fired? Who's going to be accountable? Is this going to be the Secretary of State again of Defense? I mean, fine. You could get Ben Wallace to come to the Parliament, release a statement, apologize. Then what? Or you could get him to resign. Is that going to fix anything? No. Because the people who made a mess were not Ben Wallace. It was the people who we can't even fire. We don't have the power to hire or fire civil servants. We need to change the system. Right, before I get another warning strike on this channel because of all these rants, make sure to check out mytousi.co.uk. Today at 6 p.m. we have a special guest, Sonia Elijah, who's an independent investigative journalist who has been digging a lot of stuff around the scandals, another government scandal about the testing system, and especially the lateral flow test. So definitely check out mytousi.co.uk, 6 p.m. We can't post that video at all on YouTube. You know what's going to happen. But yeah, she's going to be coming out to actually leak a lot of stuff that some of you have already heard, but the majority haven't heard because the mainstream media are staying away from these stories. So I'll see you guys on the other side.